Hello, this is Sara Ayler from Softflex Company. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about our Softflex craft wire, and I also wanted to show you a wonderful new bracelet from TierraCast and how you can use our craft wire with the bracelet to add charms. So every once in a while I receive samples from TierraCast. They are a wonderful company that manufacture all sorts of charms and findings, and even now things like this, which is a bangle bracelet. So they sent me these bangle bracelets. I have one in gold color, which is actually probably a bright brass. Oh no, gold plated brass. And then I have one in a silver plated brass. And that's the one that I'm using here today. But it's really neat because it's already pre-formed. It is a 12 gauge wire bracelet. It's cadmium and lead free, so you don't have to worry about any of those weird metals. And you just hook and unhook it, real simple and easy. Now the nice thing about this is you could actually just add charms right onto the bracelet, especially if especially if the jump ring on the charm is going the correct direction. And those just slide on real quick and easy, and then you can close it up. However, since I am going on a beach vacation next week, I sort of have beach on the brain, and I have these other wonderful charms from TierraCast that are beach themed. And so I thought, well, I would like to put these on this bracelet, but unfortunately the ring is not going the right direction. If I put all of these on, the way they lay is sort of sideways rather than flat. And so what I decided was I would try wire wrapping them on using some of our Softflex craft wire. Now our craft wire comes in lots of different gauges, 18 gauge up to 28 gauge. I'm using a 22 gauge today. It's all a copper based wire. This particular one has a silver plating, and then it has a clear coating over the top of that, which is going to make it non-tarnishing. It also makes it hypoallergenic because there's never any metal actually exposed and touching your skin. It comes in lots and lots of different colors. I'm using the non-tarnished silver plated, but by all means, I think you could use any color that you like, a purple or a blue or a brown, or anything that you prefer to do a project like this. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap some of this wire. Our wire is also completely lead free and nickel free. Okay. I'm going to unwrap, a good length. This is probably about 1.5 feet. Be my guess. And I'll close that back down there. I like to run my nylon jaw pliers over wire when I'm using it, and basically that clears up any dents or bumps that are in the wire. It also begins the work hardening process. I'm going to run it over the wire a couple times, just making sure it's all nice and straight. These nylon jaw pliers have literally nylon jaws, and they are replaceable. So if you do run into wearing them thin, you can always replace them pretty quick and easily. But they are a very handy tool to have anytime you're working with craft wire. Okay, and then I'm just going to run this around the end here a couple of times to secure it. And again, things don't ever have to be perfect when you're doing something handmade. It's okay if the wires don't line up perfectly. You just want to do your best and make it look nice. I'm going to use the flat side of my cutter, which is the flush side, slide it right up next to that wire and trim, and that'll give me a nice flat connection there. If I want, I can even take my nylon jaw pliers and just pinch it down to make sure that it's right up against the bracelet form. Okay, so now all I have to do is hold on to this wire that I'm wrapping, and then I'm just going to wind the wire around the bracelet form. And I went ahead and pushed the end of my wire right up against the bracelet form itself. I'm going to go around quite a few times. I want to put the charms right in the middle, so I'm just going to wind this wire around the bracelet form until I get towards the middle. I'm getting pretty close now, so I'm going to string on my first charm, which is a cute little starfish. And then I'm going to just hold the charm in place and wind around the bracelet form. And I'm going to add my second charm, and I want it to face the same direction as the first one. So I'm going to hold it in place how I want it to face, just like this. And then I'm just going to wrap again. And I did only one wrap between the last two, so we'll do that again. This time I have a little anchor. So cute. My family and I go to Carpinteria, California every year. At least we try to every summer. So next week we will be heading off to our beach vacation, and I just can't wait. I live in the desert, so it is pretty dang hot here. It is July right now, in case you watch this video later in the year. So we are just looking forward to some cool temperatures and some nice time at the ocean. Okay, so now that I've got it wrapped all the way to the top, I'm just going to go around tightly a couple times like I did on the other side, so it's pretty similar on both sides. And then I'm going to again use the flush side of my cutter, which is the flat side, to cut as close in as I can. The nice thing about the Softflex cutters is you can actually even use the very tip and get in there pretty close. And then if I want to make sure that that end is just really cinched down, I can just take my nylon jaw pliers and just push. So that is a quick and easy way to add charms to your bracelet if they are not facing the correct way. And that way, when I wear it, they're all going to lay nice and flat on my arm. So I'll actually put this on so you can see. And these bracelet forms are so cute. And so are the charms, which are all from TierraCast. So it's a great marriage of Softflex craft wire with TierraCast components and bracelet forms. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please check out our products on our website, and please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to post a video once a week, so there's almost always something new, and that way you'll get notifications when we post a new video. And by all means, feel free to comment or like this video. If you leave a comment, I do try to get back to you. So if you'd like to check out our website, it's www.softflexcompany.com.